still love her. It's 5 a.m. and I'm right now. Tell me, can we still? One-on-one, I'm in the zone right now. Tell me, am I still? Telling you just how I feel right now. You say it's just a. I know. I lied to way before. Before I had you right in some wounds.
Like some money tonight.
Then again, I can be.
Yeah, I know, mommy, I know. It's 2 a.m. no stress. At 3 that kick in, and 30 you feel your best. I turn my whole spot to crucial. It's crucial the way I left. Upstairs is like a lure be the best.
I'm looking at her when her son is turning to you. Now you start. My mind is it you, is it her?
We brought to the burbs. F29 is my address in case you ain't heard. It's flooding upstairs, it's a leak. I don't make it squeak, I make it beat. Bon appetit when I feed it.
Slipping and slide through the streets. It takes a finesse, especially in this cabaret Jeep. Engine make it hard to creep. Just leave the gate open. Through the side door, I'm a creep. Are you by the Terrell? And all the kids downstairs asleep. And are you obsessed by yourself? A minute from there. Baby, do tell. Tell me, is you still love her? It's 5 a.m. and I'm right now. Tell me, can we still? One-on-one, I'm in the zone right now. Tell me, am I still? Telling you just how I feel right now. You say it's just a. I know. I lied to way before I had you right in some wounds. But then again, I can be.
And this be from Cash, not from YouTube.
Let's go. Just got home with my little baby, it just hit 1 o'clock. Bad girl when I'm with you and I just can't stop. Always on point for me, always on point for me when I'm not. You make me feel good while I'm working these shots. Okay, let's do it. Rock with me, baby, ain't no stopping, baby. Okay, let's do it. I'm his favorite lady. Like, I got that so good, that make him crazy. Yeah, I wanna give you love, don't act crazy. Want you to be the one to give me my baby. Want you to be the one to give me my baby. Okay, let's do it. My ex wanna, but I'm off that. You wanna, but I'm off that. It's time to move on and get a new. Just got home with my little baby, it just hit 1 o'clock. Bad girl when I'm with you and I just can't stop. Always on point for me, always on point for me when I'm not. You make me feel good while I'm working these shots. Okay, let's do it. Rock with me, baby, ain't no stopping, baby. Okay, let's do it. I'm his favorite lady.
I ain't really got time for you, but I always find a slot. Left the stool 4 a.m., now I want you in my spot. You always on point for me when I'm not. Anybody try to play with you, ain't ducking me. Rock with me, baby, ain't no one stopping us, baby. Okay, let's do it. You my favorite lady. Okay, let's do it. My ex wanna, but I'm off that. Used to pay your rent, but I ain't giving it. It's time to move on and make it my chick, we getting rich. Both our exes broken, we getting rich,
Just got home with my little baby, it just hit 1 o'clock. Bad girl when I'm with you and I just can't stop. Always on point for me when I'm not. You make me feel good while I'm working these shots. Okay, let's do it. Rock with me, baby, ain't no stopping. Okay, let's do it. I'm his favorite lady. I'm his I'm his favorite. I'm his favorite lady. Want you to be you. Give me my baby. Want you to be you. Give me my baby.
Échale ganas, mija. Lista, ponte viva. Los tiempos duros pasarán, no te rindas. Tienes que ser trucha. I could feel my blood.
The Bulls play before the hometown crowd, and we've got it live for you right here from Chicago. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And as always, we'll hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. And, of course, Amen Thompson. He's a big ticket to foul. They'll go without him, though.
Yeah, no question that it's a risky deal to make because it's the kind of move that can turn a team's fan base against the front office. But trading one of the most popular players on the team is always risky no matter what you get in return.
GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
And it's White missing. And it's Henderson with the ball for the Rockets. Left side, Williams. Here's Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
Yeah, and that's 7'9" wingspan on full display there. Bamba swooping in with authority.
Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. The Rockets shooting their first free throw of the contest. And that one falls for Henderson. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose, an MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been good.
And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That'll be his second foul of the game. Payne gets a wide open look. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open. An old school shot from Whitmore. There is still some value in that mid-range.
And Chicago has possession. Following the score by Houston. Here's Levine. Rebound by Williams.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Beal, that's for two. It's good on the putback.
The activity from Bamba when he's playing with a high motor, watch out.
Here's White. Bamba with the block. They recover it. They grab their own miss. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. And it's Houston's ball. They lead by 4. Beal. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First and foremost, Bradley Beal is a scorer. He's always working the angles, trying to find his next opening to attack, and it rarely takes him long.
And both free throws good for Beal. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. White with it. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And here's Houston. They're on an 11-3 run. Here's Henderson. Here's Whitmore. Hits the jumper. Whitmore's got his second bucket.
And Whitmore, a beast inside because of his power and ability to elevate.
Pass to Big Dog. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
The shot by Beal, no good. Bulls trail by 8. Over in the corner, White. Rebound by Williams. And here's Houston. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to talk. Now, we spoke about how his team is prepared to try and defend Bradley Beal tonight. Coach said we want to keep that ball out of his hands as much as possible. Make somebody else be the playmaker and scorer. That's our goal. It's a difficult challenge. We'll see if they're successful. Guys?
Thank you, David. So both teams changing it up here. Back to Carter. And stolen by Sharp. Beal gets a wide open look. Hits the 3 from the wing. Beal's got 7 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Levine's shot is off.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Beal's shot is good.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Bulls. They trail by 16. There's the pick. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Bamba. 1:57 left in the first quarter. Back to Levine. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
And that's just an outstanding job by Levine to take advantage of the situation and force the defender to overcommit.
And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Right? You think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
Shooting from Houston. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
Knocked away. Beal with the steal. Here's the 3. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Ouch. 3 fouls for him already, and now if you're the coach, you got to think about sitting him down.
Rockets lead by 19. You know, Stan, I've always thought that your path, kind of like Billy Donovan's, going from the college game to the pro game, both enjoying success, very, very similar paths.
Except for one thing, Kevin. Billy could actually play. I couldn't. So, you know.
Well, you're not being fair to yourself now. Come on.
Billy was a great college player. And I think, Kevin, Billy Donovan's the most underrated coach in the NBA. This guy's a surefire Hall of Famer. Back-to-back national titles in college. And then you look at the consistent success he has had in the NBA with teams. This guy is as good as anyone in the country, heck, anyone in the world coaching basketball.
Well said. And he's good on the second. Bulls trailed by 20. Outside, Levine. Stolen by Harden. Pass to Bamba. A shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Defensively, giving up far too many open, rhythm looks.
On the wing, Dosunmu. Still scoreless. And the Bulls with another miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Back to Sharp. And it's off from three-point range.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Here's Levine. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. We're at the end of the first quarter. What a blowout already in this one. Rockets on top, opening up a huge gap.
29.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Quite a position here for the Rockets to be in. What do you think, guys?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
And it's Whitmore missing.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Big Dog. Off target on the 15-footer. Houston leading by 22. A shot by Sharp. Nobody around. And the three off target.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
So it's the Rockets now. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. Their next game, playing at home, is the Nets coming to town. That'll be the first of two straight at home.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And there's a whistle. It goes on Shaedon Sharp. That is his first foul of the game. So it's Chicago now. Williams scanning the floor. Over Whitmore. Here's Dosunmu. Clock is at 3. Carter for 3. And again, Chicago. No good.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Here's Williams. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And Stan, we seem to be in the midst of a big man renaissance in the NBA. I love it. So that being said, which of these big stars do you like the most?
Well, that's a tough question because there's so much talent and they're all different. You've got Embiid, who is unstoppable offensively. You've got Wembanyama with his combination of size and length, skill and agility. You've got guys who can shoot the ball. But the guy that combines the most of those things that I would take, Nikola Jokic.
And that one's good, Whitmore.
And this is crucial to Whitmore's development, wanting to continue to improve as a scorer.
Pass to White. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Well, he can't buy a bucket, but it's time to find other ways to help his team win. Well, look, if you give Henderson room for liftoff, he's going to jam it all over you.
Chicago calls timeout. Stolen by Henderson. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to White. Launches a three. The Rockets pull it in.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. Beal is always a scoring threat, but right now we're seeing what happens when he's in the zone.
Big Dog, no good. Outside, Beal. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck. The breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
Anderson with it. He's picked up by White. Here's Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Well, aside from his athleticism, what makes Williams such a great above-the-rim threat is his incredible 7'6" wingspan.
Henderson misses from close range. It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
And this will be an important possession. It's really essential they put a stop to this run, and the best way to do it is by great execution.
Pass to Beal. Now Williams trying to find Bamba. He gets it to him. Beal from long range. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
There's 1:26 left to play in the first half.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And so it's Terry bringing it up for Chicago. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Nuggets at Ball Arena in Denver. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Bulls need to get a shot on. And it's Smith missing.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
46 seconds left here in the second. Sharp, that's good.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharp's range.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And so here is Houston. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Here's Jones. And no good. Excellent defense there from Smith. Levine with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Levine's shot is off.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Here's Big Dog. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And just a top-notch free throw shooter this year, all the way up there at 88%.
Here's Henderson. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness. He recognized the situation.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Houston on top, running away with this one. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. So it's the Rockets now. The kick out to Williams. And a wide open look for Whitmore. Rebound by Williams.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
Levine double team. Taken away by Williams. Here's Whitmore. Lays it up off the glass. Whitmore's got the first bucket of the third here for Houston.
Good look there from Williams.
Here's Big Dog. Williams controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Beal's shot is good. Beal's got 20 points.
Yeah, offensively, Beal is a smooth operator.
Here's Big Dog. And Bamba pulls it down.
Well, when you get that kind of look inside, you have to capitalize.
Pass to Payne. High, arcing shot. No good. Shot missing.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
They get the rebound. Bamba's shot is off. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And Levine lays it in. 6 points for Zach Levine.
High percentage territory for Levine.
And that one's good, Whitmore.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
So that brings him up to 4 fouls. So he's forced to hold himself back a little now, which may make him a target for the offense.
Levine gets the bucket.
That's such a tough finish. Levine with outstanding focus to score through contact.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Pass to Whitmore. Beal from long range. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Left side, Levine. It's White on the wing. And stolen by Whitmore. Henderson for 3. And another 3 for Houston.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Stolen by Henderson. Over to the wing. From the arc. And it's Whitmore missing.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
It's so easy, Coach, to highlight the athleticism, but there's certainly a mental aspect to the game as well. And I know you value that as a coach.
You can never, Kevin, overestimate how important intelligence is. I was in the NBA, or have been around the NBA for 30 years, and I have never seen one really good player who wasn't really smart.
And stolen by Payne. And here's Levine, who brings it up for Chicago. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And it's really challenging trying to guard Levine without fouling. He is good at getting defenders in compromising positions.
Bulls have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Here's Harden, and Harden with the stuff.
All the way up. The beard. Well, those were 2 loud points.
Shot to stop the run. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. And he uses the glass on the layup. He has 5.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Carter outside. Back to Dosunmu. And there's 1:45 left in the third quarter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
James Harden.
It's going to be on James Harden.
Personal foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Rockets.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And also, guys, they push the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the NBA again set records for attendance. Overall, arenas were filled to 98% of capacity. Commissioner Adam Silver says we're in a great position. You almost can't fit more people in our arenas. Kevin, he made it clear the area for growth is in media and especially in mobile viewing.
David, you know this, directly to the fan. I mean, my goodness, all the different ways you can consume the game. It's beautiful. Outside, Levine. Out to Carter. No good there.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And what's remarkable is how complete Harden's game is. Making shots or making passes, he can create points in a number of ways. And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
6-second difference between the shot and gameplay. Down low, big dog. Williams with the block.
Showing off his talent for a racing shot. Williams had that one totally anticipated.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Harden has a wide open look. No good with the triple. Smith left side. It's deflected. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. Houston on top, delivering the blowout. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Here's White. Terry looking over the floor. Rockets with the rebound. And here we go. Fast break. Henderson's got it. Yep, that one goes. 14 points from Scoot Henderson.
There's the basketball mind of Henderson working. Stayed ahead of the play for the score.
Pass to Big Dog. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession.
Bulls basketball.
Carter with the three.
And when Beal is locked in like this defensively, he takes this team to another level.
And finished off by Beal.
The assist.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. We felt it. Even over here we felt it. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Checking into the game for your Bulls. Number 8.
Houston in total control.
Levine.
To the inside. Pass to Sharp. His three-pointers off the mark.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Here's Big Dog. Bamba with the block.
The main thing you get with Bamba, imposing defender, shot blocker, alters everything in the paint.
Here's Whitmore, plenty of space.
Whitmore.
He scores his sixth bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Bamba with the block. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Bamba. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter.
Bulls basketball.
Over in the corner, Williams. Here's Big Dog.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
It's just been a frustrating day for him all the way around, and it's rubbed off now, I think, on the rest of the team.
Here's Sharp. And at last, they get one to fall.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Up again, and Bamba pulls it down. Here's Houston now. Good momentum, 8 straight points. They get it back. Out to Henderson. And the foul called on Ayo Dosunmu. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Personal foul.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. In the corner, it's Whitmore. Buries it from 3-point range. Whitmore's got 9 points here in the second half.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Second team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Big Dog. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Man, we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Do you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks? Yeah, payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about now, though? What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof. But look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security, Kevin.
And both free throws good for Beal. And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets. And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
Driving in. The baseline J. He can't get that one. Outside, Levine. To end the cold streak, he takes it up and lays it in. And that's now 10 points for Zach Levine.
Good job by Levine fighting for that position.
Yep, it counts.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Outside, Beal. Takes a 3. Here's Sharp to the middle. Bamba. Pass to Whitmore. Henderson, no one around him. Off target with his 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
White, good.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Rockets.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Mohamed Bamba.
Well, that work he's shown on the glass has been spectacular. You love to see that as a coach.
And another miss by Chicago. Here's Beal. Driving to the basket. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. It's going to be Beal shooting. It's going to go on Dosunmu. Houston making a switch here. And the free throw, no good.
And now a veteran in this league, Beal is hungry to compete for championships at this stage of his career.
Jeremy Grant, first personal foul. Third team foul.
The first one falls.
Zach Levine taking 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Look, he's an ideal modern wing. LaVine has tremendous athleticism, length, a great three-point shot. He's been productive for years.
Stolen by LaVine. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Sharp. Houston moving it around. Takes the three. The three-pointer is right on target.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
A way to seize the opportunity. LaVine just smashing that one home.
Out to Henderson. So we see the Rockets taking the win here to come into an opponent.
Round the heat waves to MPs, cut down and replay the MCs they give us now, but keepsake to keepsake. It's a tough sound, a weak link. Deep fakes, give it up now, but meet fate. No metaphor in the form of food, it's real soul. Not getting credit for the culture, getting real old. Not too many things in life that I would for. Give it up or give it up, I'm getting real close.